This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Hi Boadu TV, yamamu nyina kwa bamfambra. Na galamsey fight na kwesisen na Otu Darko my latest update. Forest reserves are NDC aban baye omaje. Na Pajak, Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana. Wamonso Eden Kata tententia aba mubo mampenya baso say galamsey no otu ase pa. Otu ase enya saketwa. No Otu Darko say galamsey ne de NDC for your beka. Every before your beka. What the ne say dan okra no wono no da two. Nyafi no obabe massage no de NDC for your beka chom. Na yenti and sema Pajak eka.
Their fight against galamsey, in fact, forests na no go area. About 9 of them have all been reclaimed. I mean, oya niema wondi go apuno so a obi nka nkyerɛ say they are doing well. Na nyem na meka, one more buy nyina CSO so no obi afa maika odi kan commended the efforts of the government and sana or no what can it. So largely, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be focusing on the spirit and letters, if not the body of galamsey. Yababwa na yagulu say anya ban why crado, why serious, you know, so person Otu galamsey I said and if there was any of the speeches apart from Honorable Minister and President John Dramani Mahama that were made on the afternoon, one speech and also standing out and someone the leader of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operation Secretariat, Naimus, and I'm so happy he gave me an assurance and he warned the illegal miners that there will be no hiding place for them and they are going to be smoked out. So at least we saw a soldier, what him say he's leading a charge, a crusade. When I kind of say, you know, they are going to fight this miscreant. I want to say Yensase, and maybe briefly we're going to come into the statistics. But maybe say Otiasia say, "Oh my Ghana, whether you are an MPP, whether you are an NDC, so we CPP, PPP, PNC, you know, political parties. In fact, Ukra don't do any political party. I don't care. What I care about is that you can't boom say Ghana for no. So say a man say more at in terms. So on Saturdays like this, me catch them say we are one people. Say Ubake, say welcome, say Ruzo, say Kawura. Hey, we are one people. Say Achim, say Sante, say Dagumba, say Gadambe, say Dagatimi, so free Boko, so free Mikro Machimusino. Remember, we are one people. So we are Koko, so we are Tuntum, so we are Fita, so we are brown, so we are color no blue. We are one people. So we are Koda, so we are Pening, so what, so we are. It doesn't matter. Yentai and Kai whom say we should not allow sheer partisanship to divide us. We were Ghanaians first before we chose our political colors. We are Ghanaians and also the NDC because Abraya wo Ghana March most of the Tosunsia Afiat Mahanko do no so. The seat of March 1957, NDC was not born. Even AFRC that gave birth to PNDC, that gave birth to NDC, were not born. Yeah? Abraya wo Ghana in 1957. Those who belong to NPP, your UP tradition was not born. It was following the ousting of Osajafo Kwame Nkrumah. And your TDB said that tradition came, and of course, you will crofwa about together. I'm not going there this morning. But the point I'm making, ladies and gentlemen, is that say NDC NPP one better Ghana there. Then say you will be and you will soon be some Ghana kane. Because the more you serve your country, it shall be better NDC so. The more you serve your country, it shall be better NPP so. Them guys say, maybe I'm a trader no credit, me can maybe big say galamsey. MPP, they be amitra me can look, you have no moral right, some Krambisu galamsey. journalists be come there, make catch them on opa, make catch them we are, make catch them anajo, I match make catch them. Because the moment MPP for will cry, said John Mahama should fix galamsey. Be no money Ghana, no more Ghana, so they now we in Yatrum. Something attorney general kind. So I'm not to me up to Monday or my he will cause for his arrest. Edientia Galamsey, when you're regional chairman of MPP. There are a lot of people the Frempong water report able to. So the point is that yes, we MPP need be a kufa the time, Otian no entia, and I say Otia would have Hamia no enti, and I said Chamaun to microphone and Galamsey essays Wenswa, and no more pass LI 2462 say. Yankwe kwa yankonko say ensuo yankonko say insase yanko tu mine you know say utu amfonoment here no there you have the moral right so be criticize John Dramani Mahama but say abra yeka in the 8 years of the former administration say yensuo say na ne yensuo say Frimpong Boateng report abobodin na ne wa say wo fasio say wo cousin Otu Darko yate say oye legal numeri and I say he give legal assistance to Heritage Imperial restaurants as a donko investigations maybe who say soldiers square dom ko here they were overpowered until some reinforcement came na kufa the boy anya dwuma na moment me antia wom and I say what's your no man fa dia kasa but one man antia wom dia shut up and forever remain silent yeah you two for da no you be two for and during the CSO's encounter there were some civil society organizations be in the last 8 years obi anganwe. Some can crumple, they were only loud in their silence. But they are suffering to me out of respect. But you don't do that. And they're suffering because they have been consistent. Hey, if not been consistent. In the last 8 years, you will come the last administration. And in case some fear, Otu Darko Tama no Vision 1 FM. Na mochwe senior na President Mahama oholum na me kama dream chair President Dramani Mahama. Yeah, you go and find out. I've told you said me journalism na me I don't care about me to mix the baby me to my backo. Me last me to my John Dramani Mahama. Edwuma wo yi so koso aye dia I mean sama dwene. Me se ato me NDC. Yam can't say, but I know say John Dramani Mahama, yeah, dear, men fire. Hey, you've been following. There are times and you have disagreed with the president. Sana me journalism, you can be neutral, Musa Ghana, you can't crash to me. I just say, baby, you done when you're the better. You're not Ghana fan into my prefer, Ghana into my nepegu. You Ghana, this one, you know, to them, and there's some mama pomia, and that is why some of us were given to humanity. I am certainly the voice for the voiceless. It's better to partner with people like Erasmus as a donkomu than to partner with certain associations. On the disc, party, and yes, maybe in so many. That's how I'm can't say. You know, minister and didn't come up on that path. Now you selected people. And we see the Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana. Our party, like I am a proud member. Kwame Kwachi a proud member. Our party a proud member. Alaska the Dome. Of Amoto FM or a proud member. What do you say? Million more XYZ. A big room. This very group, you know, ebe bo or Mampeni, any minister that you don't. In making sure say proper and accurate reportage from galamsey areas no ebejina brande and again obi bia we your penny journalists will be brilliant me mumudi amona mo campaigns mo sha galamsey na chire me yen ye bebo mudin because say you who say president bia about no why ready to fight galamsey na nya me adom ye minister be in the person of Kofi Boa also ready to fight galamsey na soja ni a oda na musa no kenoboa. And so I can't so the Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana. You don't much them. Yeah, no, you feel you can't prove the action speaks louder than words. You can't cry. So Bankesian and Okran better. We will make sure say we will support the president, support the Minister of State, support NIMUS to win the war against illegal mining. And that is Pajak. Now, Pajak at the press release about Bonte, and maybe I'll read a brief. Like I said, I'm a proud member of the Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana. Two team a journalist, Uhumia, and now any of our guys, Saudi who Alaska the door, I mean, you can join this group near more government netidom. And yes, a government can be used near Katazu Debi Masa. We a Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana. It can see government news soon say, Abai, maybe I could near kind of congratulate to me. For instance, time I buy the car say on amend the LI 2462. Because we are patriotic journalists against galamsey, they better not catch the and say no. And yes, I'm not catching opposition. You say you revoke it consistently. You be OT, maybe even though me don't John Dramani Mahama. Yeah, fire I am, and the minister said they are going to revoke the LI 2462 to be replaced by the LI 2150. I stand for correction. My attorney general crack, I want them say Parliament eba on better assembly. So yes, that is what patriotism is about. I am an incomist. And we'll make sure say Kwame Nkrumah will come to pass through some of us. Now, Oshe Kratana Eda Esruhonmua. Ose Paja commends President Mahama, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, for engaging CSOs in robust fight against illegal mining, Galamsey. Accra, October 10, the patriotic journalist against Galamsey has lauded President John Dramani Mahama and Honorable Amakofi-Boa for convening a pivotal meeting with civil society organizations to strengthen the government's ongoing campaign against illegal mining, popularly known as galamsey. This strategic engagement underscores the administration's commitment to collaborative governance and environmental stewardship, fostering a united front to safeguard Ghana's natural resources. The executive director described the initiative as a beacon of hope in the protracted battle against the devastating impact of galamsey, which has ravaged forests, polluted water bodies, and threatened public health across the nation. President Mahama's proactive dialogue with CSOs is not just a meeting, it is a clarion call for collective action. By amplifying the voices of frontline advocates, the president is demonstrating that the fight against galamsey is everyone's responsibility. The commendation highlights several key aspects of the president's approach outlined as follows. So, three very areas were highlighted because of time. Now, number one has to do with inclusive stakeholder engagement. Now, the meeting provides a vital platform for civil society organizations to contribute actionable insights, ensuring that anti-galamsey strategies are informed by grassroots realities and expert recommendations, thereby enhancing policy effectiveness and public buy-in. Now, two, renewed momentum in enforcement. PAJA, that is Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana, appreciate the president's emphasis on bolstering enforcement mechanisms, including interagency coordination and community-led monitoring to curb illegal operations more decisively and restore degraded lands. Finally, focus on sustainable alternatives. The discussions signal a forward-looking agenda prioritizing economic empowerment for affected communities through sustainable mining practices and alternative livelihoods. So in this case, we are referring to the responsible cooperative mining as a substitute for that illegal mining, aligning with Ghana's broader sustainable development goals. PAJAC, a coalition of dedicated journalists and media professionals, has been at the forefront of advocacy against galamsey since its inception, using investigative reporting and public awareness campaigns to expose the scourge and push for systemic reforms. The organization pledges its full support to the government renewed effort and calls on all Ghanaians to join this national crusade. You know, for more information, contact Nana Otu Darko. Number guy. And see, the point is that Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana has come to stay, and party until such a time that galamsey is won, we are not backing out. Party so we are aware, and this one there will be a bit more could be honorable minister. And but let her know that your Facebook will be a bit more could be honorable minister. We bet could be sa Kenobwa, so Janina Ulidi Naimos Charger. We bet could be some Mausi na APR Ma Ministry of Lands. We bet could be sa Kabori and a spokesperson for President I beg your pardon, for Honorable Minister Ama Kofi-Boa. We bet could be sa Minerals Commission Public Relations Director. Brapeni, you went to me few days. Oh, Pate Kami. Hey, they may also blanda. A Minerals Commission Public Relations Director. They lied them. Yes, they lied them. They may brapeni, they are Canada. Which Makubisa. But then no harm na menya distress ko ana no nko. Adaya fight na me fight na me. No man who say me nika. I've given you sources. Go and ask them. Minister Beka actually say no correct. The lad them Beka actually say no correct. Mawusi Beka actually say no correct. Kabore Beka actually say no correct. Na ko bisa me Alaska the don e wa hoto FM. Say me nika entino. O me ma me car. Na fe o mama me on start no say o mama me undisclosed amount of money. E betimi aboa me. Na say metimi di bi sida ni ade. Ana fe o mu say nkomo ni nkoyi no say okay then I should name my price. Ana de no so me hwa me niska enti se man kan kire mpanyimfo ntama wan hwa na makole ni price no ti quickly no ana me ka kire mpanyimfo se na be ya that one will shield me because Charlie will be susceptible to corruption wan hwe ya e be fa say rapture masa me nika no so mama me ka wo se me sign name me price a me timi de sidai eti quickly na me ka kire Alaska na friend the first ana edwuno no shani yen kan je because nyesa ube hu anu Otu Darko galamsey no na no asesa. The point I am making is say you who some of these things. I'm going to say it is say no point me friend the CVA ya edne bi me the CVA because join any group be so mo fighting galamsey group no edu ho no mo a no makoteche galamsey excavators no me de mani age say achi won ebedu anyumre na galamsey excavators no esan co site obi abetua no yasade ana mi jaye I mean no my conscience will worry me. Me ma me ka kire me say address akoma o se kete wesi esen dodo we ra ana me say brade abom sikani $100 million be a dimanim no me be 1 million cedis e ma me say me dache. You understand what I'm saying? So Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana no, we have come to stay. We need your moral support. Don't go financial no be aka say the begiska moral we the moral because say do agongo kwa my platform no da na me ga say it is say do agongo my platform je betena say ye kan say do agongo ejuma na so ye de afom na me ga say party agongo my platform da and say do agongo say what the stations he said be the be here for me that is what he told me Tom masom say me be ejuma enko from kakra say my feedback okay
in fact Pajak has come to stay.
Yes.
Yeah, we have come.
Yes, indeed. We have come to stay.
Na enra obi bia ohwe engagement no ebe hu say indeed abanwe aye crowd say opese o fight galamsey.
Yes.
Ohun say Nana Otu enye easy say o declare state of emergency pine.
Yes.
We have various and different alternatives
Ube employee
ansana say enyema enko yi and I say situation no either so ti senior etina
we declare
and bro ye nyina ye ti say mampeni can say until say available means wo ho empenifo mo da no e baba be catch say mampeni they say ya ye de betumi bia emfa onu mampeni will not hesitate so be declare
a state of emergency. And but even at that honorable minister me ati say through mampeni so ye o me declare all those forest belter and galamsey in enough security zones. I mean, it's that close to just say there's difference between that and a state of emergency. But to declare all those places, it's
a minor declaring of
the point I'm making is that they're heavy because you declare by this security zone one.
Yeah.
So it's close to that.
Answer, Bibi yeah, try say the politics aspect in the too much. NPP for omunim pa say NDC aban a galamsey fighter even 10 months into government. Oma bomu body 8 years.
I don't need NPP people to know. I need other Ghanaians. Floating voters to measure.
And Andra CSOs need to say Kanashibe.
Yeah.
Omuna wabra omo start say omo comment ni na. They commended Mahama.
And they say they can.
Andra mini awula say wakasaya. Or commended Mahama.
That's right.
On say at least
there's one controversial man.
Yeah.
I need him come up. Dr. Owusu. Sir, mining engineer. Oh, you're very controversial. Okay, so could be so suffer for some question be. And no question will be sano. What you say? Oh no, show baby out. But other guys say any didn't come still or commend abino. But as we live West, we are asking for more.
We are asking for more.
Oh yeah, yeah, to abet here back on your tomorrow. Seven fix it. So why are they commendo? But your bomb pies over there. Baby break.
So baby, so for some time you know trouble a yipa attorney general.
Yeah, attorney general.
You who say now we more duma. In fact, and our my anya nti say every Monday corner you know what's our perception. That perception na best say.
Maybe you say me.
Sound say na say unim say
that be that mean.
Pajak dey ho.
Patriotic General Association of Ghana. Me dey attorney general. Now when na attorney general say me. Me better but the issue of say I say cases bear 1 million. Intimate charge will be Office of the Special Prosecutor. No, cases bear 1 million. Intimate chub. Yachi will be
so all alama me offer Martin Pegua di intimate kasa.
Yes, party me nya
professor Martin bi say party na mo tre.
You the one to me call. Na say want to me edi bema ye nya no. Because yen kwa political witch ante. But you the want to me call na want to me differ yen fa ntum. See it me ba ku mienu miensa wo de ba ku kra me ye awrehemu say you are doing something but so ba camera for tell me say we have 59 cases we have 79 cases now we enter be ante the party forget and then they forget
o ko kan ye see plea bargain hwe unim say na na otu
we are against plea bargain in it
form show on say start ye survey bia ye hwe Ghana for do a sa plea bargain yi o man sa uyi Ghana for 10 emu one
and supported plea bargain in its current form.
Yes.
Enti
atani almost say o de opa ti omo on de ayi akwai di baba country otil like the same van say bia say example yes can offer area scan $1 million how nim do ye otil na yakoyi scanner in dollars no wa convert it to no country no currency. I'll get you the name me call back menya dinama no wa convert scanner into chrome na ye bebre no asesa be good table so dan back mu ni e bi nipa na wa wi asa sika no e di agina wo nti se o kan kire se asima se wi sika apo ubegina di ana wan kasa wo wi sika na nipa na wi na you can't even defend the person. Nti e man say kenofori ataya say wa wi Ghana sika $1 million. $1 million ni yakod this asikan ya converting to Ghana cedis ya disika ya go e am say
$1 million will be around 300 billion
ni asose go table so ni e de kenofori ataji na o Ghana
for $1 is 12
yeah
so to be 120 billion 36 no
enti kenofori ataji na ho na ye disika yi agu table so enti sa wo kra wo ye NPP ni na wo hwe sika ye si kenofori atawi a allegedly we are and we need to develop that approach and plea bargain so nana the end ya woman say negotiations
citizen show there's agenda Mr. T operation review plea bargain in its current form operation review plea bargain now because party plea bargain no e bia na me na bi kire ATM ni nyina ne say Kwame Yamransa ebeye ebia minister ana kwankyere for penny e wa ban adwuma na we are party $1 million na owie $1 million no na Akufo-Addo mo ye mra abro mo beko say onipa akono ye krado say obi pia $1 million na monje $1 million no na munjai no ana Amrobes Association of Ghana menim say bi wo dia baby wo hono mo a so person family lawyer say okay and Otu Darko yeso kan asema yen say Amrobes Association of Ghana yeso ye ba ko wiade wo mo chie ya ya ready say yeso edum sika memom ma obia emfa yenkotum ana plantain and cassava thieves Association of Ghana eso afro Otu Darko that is if ebi wo ha I'm just being sarcastic the national security the mama has here afro Otu Darko say na nei o so kan asema yen na ye ko twa body no na say omoche ya mom man 5 years ye da na wofu ya ready see be twa body no ashim eno see plea bargain empanyimfo say baby eno de wo bedam na mum politician na wo vie $1 million ne de wono no betwa $1 million no na party ye ja no meanwhile When the park only for $1 million, no, party Ebia now they are quite top treasure bill. 27. That's what I'm saying. 27% per annum. $81 million, no, obenya $270,000 every year. It is a 4 years no years kana. $270,000 times 4. Party $1 million no or the amount. But when you $270,000 times 4, it's kind of crop one the interest. So this is the form.
$1 million.
That's what I'm saying. Negotiation, not just say, ultimate you about 70% What kind of law is that? Because because this is what I am calling for. So to the my friends every $1 million $1 million no with interest. What year we know? So mama me 20 years no mama ko dem be 2 years. Wo de infami ko to muto duane mama ko pra Kaneshi market for 6 months. It is important to me. For instance, na ya try gunikum. Me want to me na me say no. Na afi or pra. I mean that is how we should go.
Nana, so it's no surprise to say Ghana for be out of nipa 10. Emu ba ko pe and a supportive plea bargain. Adientia. Omu hu say Mahama anya amendment and I say NDC anya amendment was our plea bargain.
There must be amendment.
Akoye bibia your friend scratch
my back and scratch your back.
Scratch your back.
Yes.
And no and NDC person we and the person will be because as some media go NDC abayan mas.
Okay.
No, we don't want that.
Oma review the Becca go me no say.
And at the moment
send this NDC abayan and review plea bargain and carry from there.
Yeah.
And your mama impression be so super so movie send a bear adachi NPP so bad no so PSK no. So they must amend that plea bargain. Exactly. And yes I also we are body no. Yeah already say you be trap body esi anan. Because yes we plea bargain no.
Body you know
Isano
saying obi damu 5 years 4 years.
I come the no. Krono nye be come the no ko trap body esa. Yeah, about 5 years.
And will be Sakro Nubia.
So we have $5 million.
No, so call them.
What's a plea bargain?
You see, Mahama and now who saw in justice of appeals court. O catch them say, o make sure say Ghana Mrano. Ebe say obi a odibim obi odifo edifo. The laws within favor only the wealthy in the society. And it is sadia. Who enforces this particular initiative? I was always money to me go on because say obia ko wi abro de be say guy here ko wi aponchin wo sumi say friend no area where friend no don shita we say don shita.
Okay.
In the central region one particular
central region
eastern region. And I maybe say Kofi Michelle say omo de no call ye no judge no man say no so omo so nkodam 5 years aponchin
ba kwa we wi no
aponchin na we wi no
nkodam 5 years na ya say ko biane mere
before class say ye be di asem no wadam wa be 2 years
ana afa ni ye be di na say
enti guy ya wo yes a prison a year wo UTV guy
no
ana wo copy asem no so ana mo so wo mo hwe asem no say before you be di guy na asem kra no akodam 2 years.
High injustice indeed asem ba remand in 2 years.
Aponchi no so yes ye hwe aponchi no price and na 22,500.
Eti any already you be 2,500 ye plea bargain no.
Exactly.
And then dem just say
plea bargain no eduma de enye eduma
bia. I think say una what did that one na wo yi. Say ye person ye plea bargain na say dia. Plea bargain no en favor be bia.
Say me ya aponchi na 1,500. 2,500 me ko dem 5 years.
Me twa body na body ni 2,000 me twa body ni sika. Because politician into me weska. No me can tell so we weska na ye fa ho nche no. Na me ko wia body I no 5 years. What plea bargain is that? No, it must be amended.
Enti yes man pani. Ya de
ya case obe.
Wanka Pajak.
Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Baba. And we are coming in a very hard.
We will win this galamseyers. an existential threat. Threatening the lives of our people.
Anantia say ye nua Kabore ene ye bekasa.
Kabore, more fire.
Inti ye ne bekasa enti bia.
More fire.
Who ye press statement na
because party
ono anso awon say
one of the best ministers ayenya to fight galamsey honorable Amakufubuwa in America. I am telling you, one of the best ministers so far in the history of Ghana. I see enya oswafo waya krado se oku galamsey Amakufubuwa. You can't take it away from that guy. You can't take it out. Do you know how people have threatened Amakufubuwa and he's still standing? Concern Crofodi about Amakufubuwa Omunyaya and Kiyina Fru as Minister of State near the Galamsey Minister Besiwo, then Crofonu to Galamsey. Do you know? And Pate, I am so happy at this moment we have Honorable Amakufubuwa as the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. What swear true name will say Yebeko Galamsey. But I know Minya Kobi and DC is President Mahama appoint him. Manya ntiese mumubi ye galamsey. Me pacho midin de nana Otu Darko. Midin de nana Otu Darko. Midin de nana Otu Darko. Please ompa ho asemu a. For now me person make say no kre. Me person make say no kre. But so wonim say we DC, we MC, we oswafo. Now say President John Dramani Mahama ana you now so the only me answer eti ubako so aboa as DC no wa say ensasia we are ready for you. The Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana, we will come after you and we will make sure say you ba bo to ja na no kre ada we will mention your name untiasa court because before you we will provide evidence. We will provide evidence. This government has goodwill. In a long while, your president has said it a fraction penny for him. Or what Doma Ghana, Pesu says Ghana, a big crack in my President Owahu Brasia said John Dramani Mahama. And Taisi Eti said, you know, be saying, no, or Brian, near Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, or Casabra no Pacho. Humble man, Nekasa Boko near there, and yet he's very firm. Now we are you said DC and made it say some regional ministers. Yeah, I am not talking no. Made it say some regional ministers. They come out as if said they are fighting Galamsey, and yet it is alleged saying for by your account, Mamu. I am telling you that the Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana, we are going to fish you out.
Oh yes.
And we will mention your names. DC is MC is Muba Nancy Mubasumu Galamsey. Yatramu says Munyansa sa. You remember Munyansa nibi.
Nani ya ubaya ube galamsey. Adiye no na won so dia campaign say uba obehwe galamsey to atwa.
Nso party and see yam say president no he baako pe. Minister no he baako pe. They can be everywhere at every so party we have to help them.
Oh yeah. And we will do it.
The Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana, we have to help them.
In fact,
we have to be their ears and their eyes.
And make us say nana me bo wabaso na afi some traffic penifua o ma da adwene ho say this Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana ye de beba na atimi abeboa na die enko yie ye be direct no na me bo wabaso pa o edwuma na afi nso enya me nwa bebre say penifua bebre o hu release na no na o ma start ebo abaso say in fact this a right call.
That's right.
Say bibi esi na oka even say before say NDC beba power enema enye ne ye kan na NDC aba power na the same thing egusuka ebema bebra hu say no we entina journalist bebre wo kromu ano omo credibility nkasa
aya pate be say me ye neutral me dey say be truthful
me ma wan say Mahama mato abama.
Yes.
And now me power sempa.
More fire. More fire.
Mahama mato abama.
More fire.
So ye na nyameka.
Me so me to ma no so.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Amamu mu bebre no. Project here aba no. A lot of Ghanaians are going to support
more
this.
Fire.
And for the meantime no grant through drivers union omo show interest.
Hey.
Through drivers union ya very mama show interest.
Ya ba ma show interest.
Mama. On say adie bia ya papa. Anna a drum ADHD.
More fire.
And so Pajak have come to stay.
More fire.
We are here and we are going to do the job for Ghanaians.
Like I said, yeah, finito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anna, your boys also our grounds.
Your boys were grounds.
Yes. Galamsey sites now doing sir.
Your boys were grounds.
Why you do on move break Galamsey sites in your videos in it.
That be on
that.
Yeah, reveal a strategy
Before you ever bet na no.
Yeah.
You videos sir. Yeah, you san kan enya fe na wo kwa you.
No, investigative journalists you don't know investigative journalists
we will come at them.
And one of the reasons in Suntia Pajak Yabai we will not say other Galamsey fighters see Raken Ashibemu Omunye Nyomitima. In fact, they have done enough.
Yeah.
And your boy Raken Ashibe Abaso.
Yeah.
Other auxiliary
I will say why.
yes, your bomb
Ghana.
Your bomb Abaso.
Abaso.
But we realize say fight Nankasano. It was a century for your platform. Yeah. Because Otu Darko de bia radio so. Party de bia radio so sankra say producer. Party ne betimaka say yenka Galamsey asem no dey betu Otu Darko anim. So when we have media guys, whether in the field of production or in the field of presentation, kaya hubum ye, and these are practical journalists who I mean journalists are consistently I'm journalist radio so dey bia 24/7. What you say? Who are buying women this hunu amasa your memoir is steady ukrom the point is that we have a president here who say serious. We have a minister what show commitment. Journalists come together, let's support them. So together we win the fight against Galamsey. This is Flagstaff Chief Julius Debra, fantastic man. I would say him. Joyce Bawa Mutari,
yeah.
All the big guys. Papa ne tanko fi boache. Pata body and penny for
Shamima oho. Yeah,
Shamima na. Say, oh, madam. Say MC, yes, or the me here. Say, who say my MC is political. What's the been I said you wouldn't miss from? Madam, Mr. Mama Duane Mommy for me. Yeah, Mammy Shamima Muslim, a fantastic woman. Your channel will be your bra penny ahiano. He's so ahiano is just a very active man. A very fantastic man.
And I'm an organizer. You organizing during 8 years. Funeral
or presidency.
Yeah.
Or organizer. NDC and NPP.
NDC. Oh.
NDC no in charge of agric.
Debbie. Oh.
Deputy Secretary Anna.
I'll get you the name of the
but I go first at some person join we share this that please add me to the group. I want to join. Take my number from the producer and add please. Okay. So I think that we should create a portion there a bit of my citizens now. Even though we are journalists, the citizens and intel not largely. We should until later create a platform. So your
platform be the new Ghana agenda no.
Okay.
You better say for the meantime no. Okay. And the
Ghana agenda. Okay.
Nana Otu Darko on Facebook DM me no. File number man.
But also found there for Boadu. Oh. There's a pressure on Kwabams.
Ode uko Facebook Paite Samuel Kofi.
Anana no to that. Anana
Kwame Kwachi.
And now Alaska the Don.
Yes.
All those guys.
DM omo.
Yeah.
Una DM ni pana ka chen se opese wo join Pajak.
Patriotic Journalist Association of Ghana, Pajak.
The here say obenya catch like you tell him that and then what the number so able to then we will add you to the WhatsApp page. And to be a wo bia e wo Ghana han activity enya Galamsey pay. Bibia e koso a etia environment no. Mayehu.
Nenya ho adwuma. Me ba cho ye refi ye papa stand dogbe.
Yeah, stand dogbe asem na America.
In charge of operations, deputy chief of staff.
Yeah.
Ye papa stand dogbe. Yeah.
So
fantastic man.
Fantastic man.
Ye kini kadiri. But party. Saturday class for no. and I'm
market register.
And I'm market register from Wedi. Because Jamila to me, who know. But Yakini Kadiri, but Yakini Waya the Saturday class. Also Otu Darko, you guys are really working about corruption matters. Don't forget, if John Dramani Mahama failed to deal with corrupt issues, then that is the end. Oh, senior, me Makase, and I know he will not fail, but Makase say government will failure. There will be a military takeover. I'm sorry if you think say I'm causing fear and panic, but the truth is that the reason why Ghana soldier found Fetu during the last 8 years of Akufo-Addo is Mahama.
Yeah.
They had the hope in John Mahama.
Yeah.
So this government cannot afford to fail us. And yes, sir, we will lose hope in democracy. I'm telling you, no Kwena Mekano, national security. I'm telling you the truth. So let's all support John Mahama.
In fact,
to win democracy.
We can't afford to fail that.
No, we can't revert to June 4th. Whatever I'm saying. June 4th one. June 4th. How do you see it? Yencha JJ, baby, JJ will be a Yencha JJ. Yanko June 4th beam. But anyway, oh, yeah, so Miss Sweetheart, man is an actor.
And I know, Mrs. Stana, man, that is when I'm saying a Bakadi.
I mean, I don't know a taekwondo.
No, Tunana, missing no wonder.
Maybe Tina story.
They say, was it?
Also, never party a play. And I never pay chain playing a Zenato. Yeah, never pay chain playing. I feel there. Mama drew certain altitude. No, never papa. I say, when you heart attack. Almost won't share me.
But this man
was my parents when you heart attack. And on also see a plane it's a data could draw to make sure some fly. I for more cry papa sorry. And I say back beam so or say or one papa so on fly. Could take rescue. And the ban fly. Now the mammy in the same mammy band of babies I say na the ban away. No papa pointy Danger pointy him and a friend to say what's up with me? Watch out the oh, JJ, ready. Oh, that was funny. Now me share business. It is a JJ wa Ghana politics be saying. And we we say JJ was planning Vision 2020. But Vision 2020 soon we he was planning his own vision.
In fact, Yencha Zenato na you don't know there Makana Marco Studio B ni say Patriotic Journalists Association.
Jamila to say Waba.
Okay.
Jamila to cry there. She said my girlfriend.
And a course rep name for man.
That is on a course rep from Mondays to Fridays. But some person just Saturday come.
The idea.
Jamila to say gay person somebody ni bi o kan so oba Saturday pa. Hey, party train. O de o should be to say ni bi o kan oba Dixon Dagadu eba Saturday. And I'm not telling lie. Don't forget her. Latin lie or papa na yenhwe papa yi odzen Ibrahim Musa Saturday for no omo pre class prefect no and Aisha Ahmed okay Aisha Ahmed
yeah
and Aisha Mai Latin lie you so betime nya class rep no yeah Latin lie na me hwan bim Yekini Kadiri or ba Saturday pa Jamila to the say Jamila to be so ji be bia afa ana fenu bright answer wo yade papa Sa papa no yade and then Johnson Ari last week Johnson who and a slide down so a yade mame piaga oba no trouble kakra but me pedasem
my politics
or say what NDC are doing today we will do it double 2029 piaga or say settings in NDC or say
Eduma Mahama you that's what you do so
oh say me makano crash from say even ni NPP ni komi kren say 2029 yeah that easy dabi
and now you na ni abre na den nkwa na oti NDC fo bebre mu na na otu NDC ni na we
NDC
na otu dia professional journalist
me NDC ni mati NDC no nye nipa no me say dey think na me forget tell am vision why say me NPP ni
o ba ha say
me NDC ni me musu me CPP angaza me compromised
eduma na na ye we akomi ani abra we de
me party na gunti na masa me
position edina na me bo abaso in fact and discussion at your boy hwe ni say oral omo pese omo hu say oral no ntro keke ene de beje power anase hu sempa ene de
no na man for pese omo
and number 2
okay
omo pese sani ayadi kan akyerɛkyerɛ bi mu no si mahama meeting CSOs no akosi sen eno achi DSTV ensem no so enti ende abadwafo
so DSTV
yawie
because you see I know ama send me say me ka say na me tia 380 for say me be ko omo de me ko compact yeah
because
compact is 570
compact plus 570
they say me compact plus
yeah
but and come in 572 na me 380
yeah
me busi akotua say me akotua 570 na me 380 what does it but you see I know because of Ora Sam George opa bisa HR nim say me akotua so opa frɛ alaji say fa gongo say ya na bi say alaji oba Otu Darko je
say nyina ya ketua sa
na me yesu ni ani ma me kame but me actually like say do agongo you actually say no or hon was hey muntu Otu Darko
mundu
am parties mo man kakra mo fire
mundu die no no me die no
kakra ana your boss was saying so de ono na sam kanya
ana wa wati si akra we to be free HR
ana your boss ba ko na wa ba no me feeling the pa dan na me sha na piety such a simple man yeah. I mean such a simple man I love him so much Nana Piety I mean could you imagine say papa oba happen me share no once so but okudi me ne o catch them or I don't have his utterance but okudi ehun komokra Flagstaff house
wow
I'm telling you I'm telling you him say these are people are like oh come on so Nana Piety welcome and
meti ne hu komo bebiri you know edumaden a obebo ye yeah sampa nyame editor
okay
nti obo me ne hu komo the times you should be out there by your health your doctor na in fact you see do Friday say we are and the baby on am bia na cry FM
okay my health my doctor
enti wapon de akra FM ha enti at a point ka na ye the show no e babaka enti still cry proposals egusu ha
but I think on a more serious note the Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana no YMPGM do you know why unum say ensu a bro a certain threshold that the refining the adeba should not be beyond 500 NTU
stability
levels thank you stability levels but here we are battling between 5,000 and in some cases 12,000 NTU
I am shishia
adianka 500 krampo no edu hon mo a ede yadeba ana ya am shishia na afi ebi edu 12,000 but I'm happy say and now analysis na ministry ne Ghana Water for dey ba baby hon mo a swat stability no refining
in fact and I know your sister yatiti you see me or compensation time ESB and then in fact me abai no airborne homebody and
but oh
yeah entina yo ho no pada ko entina pada ka ba de enko ye be ka cho de enko ye nso be bo abaso and enyina ya ma atiefo anya ne ntie se amakofubu a obo eduma
and obi anim and ande ko me kra nim nya na meka
namos omo bo eduma ye nyina ye ni
obi anim
in fact kwan nyansapa omo de give birth to namos kra no that was fantastic very fantastic
one thing about namos no say in the past no yenya this operation Carlex yenya interministerial committee on illegal mining yenya operation Vanguard operation bibi stop
na list to say sikadie basa
but you see the point is say na some community ni ate it is soldiers kakrabi say police kakrabi but naimos no an integration of various facets so for instance at the top we have ministers that sit in council. It's Radin Fan Ekrensi, former minister for defense. MPP Nibuan, why? The former defense minister, Ebenze. The Vinyanity, former. Oh, person make I before you until I'm in person and you see, Omane buama. Wow, chesa wo de na kai ni ti na kai.
So akwa here too political.
Hey, ngong. Dr. Omane buama into Ministry of Defense. Then Honorable Muntaka.
Yeah.
So Ministry of Interior account. Then former Minister for Environment. On also different currency Mutala Mohammed. See I say Honorable Makufi Bwana effectively. Jamlat Mohammed said Opeso join Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana.
Only me
Me patro Jamlatu one person join Patriotic Journalists Association of Ghana but oko Facebook na we DM me why ana party ana kwame kwache obi na last card don. What you say? Enti ono so ka ho. Ana fi usi so call a hono na boys in the bree any girls ni use no bone. Enti na courts control
and so
also count. Then we have the police say a group are different and we na back together. And it will be adding the members kakraba to form NIMOS.
And a difference cry na esa wo mi say nana. On say first no say there's other anti then omudru site wo money asu mo permit wo ni eyi bibi a kire mo a no moko but this current NIMOS no
yes
the do na we show permit omutimi kire permit wo
yes
e bi akra wo permit ni for piloting keke na kohwe yes survey on assassin no prospecting
see e kan ma recognizance license na fi akoma prospecting e no ko hweso benya bia etu hwe na se corrector ni abema mining yes
inti ebikita prospecting license keke na wo de mining
but na want me yes
na every Monday ko ebehwe every Monday ko na in fact we videos e fi akonta mine se ba na tala no din enti current NIMOS no de empenifo awodro a wo issue this various licenses ni nyina na permit ni nyina no they are part of NIMOS enti omo ba wo license a wo de be kire no omo timi decide say based on this eduma na wo ye na nya no omo hot business no enti various stakeholders e wo ho unlike ba kuna ya ti ya duro ya de permit kire wo say ya BC license ko no ya BC certificate wa ma hwe na mo sa ko no this time
marriage certificate no marriage certificate na number na ade ne say uduro no mo a wow the first will be one license wow and then nanom na ekeke nsam kire wo nsam ya wo kan ya sesem ti obi kura license pa but we did ya trash so you have engaged in illegality and the amka say obi su kura license but oye adwuma no ewo nsuo ho and also illegal and obekaya I think the law says 100 meters away from the water body you cannot mine also but this minister person oye no 1 kilometer away from the water body
and that's a very good
it's
initiative.
A very good initiative but and a blue water guard initiative about 1,000 obi aje net salary of 1,500 salary na omo pejam kakra say nyame yadom na scammer
ade ba kwa me pewo NDC aban hu say o hwe situation a obeto ye any a modern boy obo look at starting from cocoa price first increment
that's right
na nyina ye complaining na no ya osabetu
ni come me patcho we Victoria you invite why
na so ono obe defend sa
mu discussion time be so
professional producer
my professional producer and professional journalist presenter yankasa
yesterday
but it's all your professional
very professional
na me so
very professional
fire yanko enim
extraordinary
yanko enim
enti cocoa prices no na omo buy omo betum and then you almost atum on say on to me
that do 400 cedis asia ka
400 cedis on to me to boom sir but si can e wo ho kakra no yem fan support
that's right me pacho MPP ni catching so you BP
because we are doing a professional job.
As professional journalists, we don't do partisanship and political. Allow us to do our job as journalists. We know the ethics. Let us apply it, please.
1,500 yeah, the man water guard see. And then say in the next year 2 months, 3 months. I buy beside 2.
So at least they've done well.
Yeah.
MPP time. Some can some man. Ejuma ni guye no.
NAPCO.
I'm saying this is a name by me company.
Now electoral commission.
They do say 1,000. Hey, that be 700.
700. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know Mahama. Where I am 1,500.
NAPCO na say.
NAPCO na 700. Bacho.
NAPCO na 700.
700.
What you do what you?
That be how can journalism the anything?
Yes, I'm crying.
Me come pa.
Anti me enemy na anti 1,500 yes ro musa omunsum. On say na ewura yiso minta kando nano o aso on paid nurses yi say o hwe nim say bibia ebeto yi.
But what's the bibia? They say we call the menstruation. Minim say NDC for shada. Omuma minister nankasa na eba o. Omumu bia mejeleta no. Like the respect they are giving to Ghanaians.
And then mama manage NDC party.
What did you?
Oh, manage him.
Otu Abama.
Oh yeah. So now me catch mo as me to my NDC.
Okay.
Ade a woman ni hwe. Ashanti regional minister. Wama Ashanti regional youth. And I say youth say wa Ashanti region. Who say so be the minister. Oba on supreme like supreme being be.
That's not in the TikTok.
The people in the region can relate.
But say he has this.
Like Kobe Ojina so now atutu na nsa atrek dress. Anyhow. Oh, any na ma nsunsie ne ba mu. Me
what demystify the era around it.
So me nta kando. Omo at a point kwa no omo shedama. E ma de ne ye fe. Oh, because oti omo pains na
say wo pa kando kanda na ubenya wo say wo pa kanda na ubenya wo say wo pa kando kanda na ubenya wo say wo everybody yeah pa kando na ye pe This is professional journalism. Journalists Association of More fire.
In fact,
active you Pajaku. That's what Kofi Annan. Yeah.
And I killed it.
Okay. And I say he's
the first man.
Friday for most citizens on their friends say. Say
Gunpowder Association. Sikatuo pay association.
Maximum count last Friday. As a movie. Only appear money on worker.
I have quite
nothing. Very well. You better gonna hear. Ma yamra na yenin komo abeja fire crowd.
Susumbi mi baby, mabwa gana, na gana beyo, eyo efremini waro. Susumbi mi baby, mabwa gana, na gana beyo, eyo efremini waro. Mama woman swear Mama ye fedi akuye ni ondo efansu mi many now many ye yakasara japadea yana nanu di abebre seje de to maye enchi asemena use yesu gana yi anya sabe dachi chiriba beba bebu yenfo minia susu breve baby mapwa gana Nagana beyo, eyo efremini waro. Soso breve pebi, wabwa gana. Nagana beyo, eyo efremini waro.
Okay, so that is it live on Accra 100.5 FM. Richard Darko is here. Good morning to you, Mr. Darko, and your team. More fire. Tanko Adams, I see you. Nana, good morning, please. How are you doing today? Good job for our motherland, Ghana. Tanko Adams, watching live from Chado. Pillar 2, AG must start prosecuting armed robbers. Party NPP, never again. Very well. Dixon Agado, Nana, please don't forget me. You know that I am housemate. Certainly, Dixon. I know. Maybe we can. I know too. I'll be a technical advisor on Galamsey to the group. Very well. We want you on board. Such astute minds. Husseini Shadow. Or say I'm in. This one says, Nana, sorry for coming late. Good morning, Mofa. Rabi Husseini. No. You cannot come to my class late. So know that your name is written. Party. Husseini didn't to on a also a part of say about class late. No, you can't do that. I'm the lecturer of the class. Please. I peli Buama no hanum. Okay. Remy Aluku. Remy so per class bapa. Also good morning. I know Otu Darko. Good job for Mother Ghana. God bless you. I'm listening to you from Dringano. Jemla to Mohammed Osnana, please. I want to join the patriotic group of Ghana. Now Jemla today. My girlfriend who did that. Only help. Owusu Julius is here for the Lali. Sends greetings. Very well. Angels Quatsin also watching live from Tadi. Inexpensive administration, I'm not getting that. Led by Wise King JDM. Long live NDC. Greetings to Captain Quasin. Hey, Captain Quasin, Yakasayache, Director of Takrade Ports, Jerome Quasin, CEO of Clean Jubilee Services Takrade. Captain, Bacho, if you are from Godwin Jamesi Kizito, or Accra 100.5 FM. Nana, I'm a regular student. Okay, very well. Of Accra 100.5 FM from Monday to Friday, but I want admission into Saturday class. Look, your class may automatic. Oh, join Facebook page, we have admitted you. So, my brother, Pate, who a human resource, we are who in charge of academics, na admit Godwin Jamesi Mai na Saturday club. But your Saturday club brand term 7. Now we work class. That's right. Ras into here. Papa we dear. Hey, Ras. Idili boom a month to here no ras into here. Or see weekend classes live. Thank you for joining, bro. Samuel Kofi or say home sense. Home sense say we are the papa. Metosua Makaho. Assurance you are here. Thank you for joining the film. Maybe I didn't come out. Why? Lordina Sadik was a good morning, Nana. Good morning. I Pele. I see you as a professional journalist. Uba Tele. My money back. My money back. More fire. Yakini Kadiri is my brother. So Otu Darko, you guys are really working about corruption matters. Don't forget, if John Dramani Mahama failed to deal with corrupt issues, then that is the end of our great party. I'm not sure he'll fail though. Let's all support him. Godwin Jamesi Kizeto, my brother is here. I say God bless you guys for good job. My king can't be moody into my many obedient. Min can't be train after me refi na you come. The God Papa. Hey, the God. Now sounds why it's slow. I'm a Jamila to move. Take over. Aisha Ahmed. Or the politicians think they are more human than the voters. Only thieves will stand for this bargaining law. Or bargaining law on the Akre Femohi, the Beya Mama men. They don't worry. And they be rest assured it will be amended. In its current form, we will resist it. Aisha Ahmed, wow. Aisha Ahmed, we are fantastic. Me fellow bruta. Welcome, Aisha. Ajara Ali has joined Saturday class. Fenu Bright answer. I joined Saturday class. Thank you for joining us, bro. Okay, Gabriel Yao Zlevu. Also, good morning, my lovely boss. I'm watching live from Tema B5 plus head office. Good work done, my brother. Okay, so messages plenty. My including Komo. Charles Guachi. Also, good morning. Monet Man is here. Slide Damba. I see Richard Aqua. Also watching live from Dubai. Thank you so much. Mami Murphy. Na yene abedwafo medin komo Aisha Ahmed also good job nana Emmanuel Nyako also great news for the good people of Ajumaku Inyana Siam jobless also good morning nana Otu Darko watching live from Qatar Doha Yakini Kadiri here. Thank you medin nana Otu Darko matine dwem mena me dwumadi echiame na ni komi NPP ni is one of the fastest rising stars of NPP. I mean he's here. He's doing so well. Propaganda, no, he's doing so well. Now, beyond that, Prince Kuma, also a University of Ghana, paying communications officer, right? And he's fast rising. I mean, watch out for this guy. I mean, he's fast rising. What can you answer, Samunkwa? Time and I'm only gone. Now means when you say someone meaning in Intimacy say Okanya say some kwan kwesi.
Ati.
Okanya say some papa. Now to me say, were you a member of the Parliament House?
For some time, I think like 100.
I was there my time. I'm a majority leader.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Until could you 2 times, not a minority leader.
Oh, okay. No wonder.
University of Ghana Parliament, it trains you. You have confidence.
Yeah.
It gives you so many opportunities to make flaws and correct them.
Yeah, sure.
You commend it. Yeah, na me any here ni kan largely you see here na CSO's meeting with the president na team ora nti yen say with the CSO's we mu fi asem ti me say free also.
Okay.
Nti yen
all right,
let's do 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Wow, that's fine.
And we should do 12.
Oh, maybe okay.
Charlie consensus so dey na be boy.
Maybe the idea still in here until we time.
No, me had say you ever say 1 hour. Party you baby. Yeah, more here. Until you 1 hour 30 minutes. Until you 15 right. You come back in. So that you can enough time to express yourself.
Sure, that's fine.
All
right, so my channel ya phone ya second day class and NDC NPP phone na ma Maslow CEO here Abigail Elo Mensa. Mama Ziachia lawyer beaches and a fantastic woman. Oba NDC Magundo Dona Ama Moso Motimi Uncle Money Wababo. Mama Ziachia Harrison Kujaba or your head of communication, the demand admo. And Mampani send a Mampani indicate Eliano or she are CSOs. Most of them are not calling for I say Mampani declare state of emergency. And tonight when measures about say explore alternative measures are will be to me. Undertake it to curb illegal mining. Now, Mona, another opportunity. Mampani the government, everything I bring CSOs on the progress or my making so far. Internet and not just about say, yeah, cause a Kojima drink chafa say, you be so big galamsey. That be. It was also about say, you be chairman and more to so far. Need gains I am making. It's not in 2 folds. And to wish a presentation and now by now, I want to start like this. Oshe Honorable Minister Amabwa and nana or can be about excavators na back room Oshe 2024 commodity import a power of high value ni komi wa breswa na excavator yes ya import wa bagana ma say Oshe na ya importers like light I dey bo kwa ni kwa ya importers fridge kwa na import amount for import excavators back room asa ana mo ka say dabi ohwe mram mpa na wo na e kire say anka before we import excavator ba Ghana no na nke wo say ogi permit wo nya nkrata san what maye na so ene o ni ko memu abreso ntino o ma ti ma jaja loss na ma aye flexible into bit me the excavator ba Ghana as na ba ye ho nkrata ko be so what is asen we ana president Muhammad Kasababi sisa san hyehyɛ no say na be before krampo so be excavator ba Ghana ha si no e wo so ti bi ye ho nkrata we say on krata we mpona e was say to me fitting in tracking devices ya fitting we are e was say ko DVL na enko license wo so ni ko memo NPP abreso no more license excavators the records at DVL say no more license it's so called excavator no was site untimi hu say excavator we register no na Otu Darko di mu ntino say big man e ka say on the excavator no obedi an twese akɔkye no etina NPP for abreso no big man na motor excavators no mo nko license edu ko chase excavator na ku na no betima na say either so beton obe use for government work and as obe shino untimi hu nipa kro na ye ne dia no because yan license we DVL and now say they buy na de kwa koya adwuma na mo buy we say dabi essence ya hu say nipa bonfo bi na share kira almost come to excavators yi banti no o call license na ko dis adwuma na e betima achew anna manfo bi so ka say o man panyi mo hwera mo ban importation of excavators anna man panyi kese dabi o kan dey say intimi ni essence o hwera excavators enya miners nko na mo use excavator enye galamsey anaze omo mo tu from agudi nko na mo use excavator road contractors use excavator e ti say o ka say o bania omo so mo use adwuma no so no obedi ohunwa mo. Now when it comes to licenses NPP abreso within the space of 8 years omo be issue license in 2151 o ka say near come na be ka say ahwe be ka say mo abreso ko ban mining all forms of mining When said that particular year, I'm banning mine, and I export for the course of pay, exporting more good. And no, some men are soon as I issue more licenses. To question another business, say, oh, see, enjoy mining. After we issue licenses, on my wedding, on my God, I dream of so that be definitely they have to go in mine. Ban we buy, be 8 months after me. When you said I know to that, can file license should be answered something. Could you more for reserves? And I say for reserve, where you say, oh, papa could you more where and now Minuka say, I'm Marco Fubrasi. Near all home pona ya mono. Yen to me and manage your muyi. Yen to me and show most more money. Now, sir, could issue license for Kawa. That means that the numbers will increase. Because I won't say license now issue for small scale miners. And those to the point saying point deficiency between or more illegal mining. And more illegal mining. It is all cost was we issue licenses now. You have a problem to deal with the numbers now. Everybody. And to cry by was at the committee. And a deputy na edano. Our licenses will be a young fakwan passer the Mayeno. At too much of him, I revoke me bring. And I'm not about tracking devices in my 51. Small scale mining concession, some kind of last week. Yeah, tell me, say, yeah, Joe fencing. It's the coordinate of the site plans of concession, Biano. About where to make sure, say, yeah, Joe fencing into machines, say, Coho, Echo di Juma, say, track concession, as I say, a track mount, say, track quack, but Otu Darko, or more Minerals Commission, the Ghana Mine Tracking and Repository Control, which one was a Derby, a brand 10 hour the sea. Area hono the mining concession area amount no the excavator na air trap into yanko beside the intia all year you are beyond the concession we na ya aduma abanidi tracking devices na make the last time under NPP for 8 years among almost one more digital in Ghana when you say you track here about 50 of them within the space of 8 months that's my track over 1,200 excavators into any minutes size excavators no ba be ya aduma Ghana be betima ho so to excavator na be do tamaport no the fin kan ko komasi anase tamalia etimu se excavator na 12 in kan akodu tamale eti juma be ko di be ni se ko di juma no wa ha ehun nya se me ko du wasa matemachi no where technology ye wo position ka se be fight illegal money and that is on course o san hwe large mining skills large mining companies na ade ba ko ameka se ni sina mamuka boy last time better na kan ba cooperative miner no mo ko lancha enam nso ti kwa ya twe ministers ana come asem ade ba kwa ban ka se manti be pejuma ye enti omo so mo ye mining ye kasa about 4 million Ghanaians depending on mining enti so ko yi free was na ye biara na be lose so mo jobs ana kasa da bi e wo so fa kwan pass na ye ti na ye wo se ye ni se wo no wo se mu nya asase wo ni ska wo to concession obi tan fa ko je licenses ti ye be ni se one big mining company be say Anglo Gold Newmont more as I say, Kaka said, you are cry any Madina dental tally Nabu Crescent. As Assassino, Oshe, the gold deposit in our a mina deposit in our Hana. Oshe come to me to the next 30 years, another 20 years, another 40 years. Into a new Mokasa. Not a moncha be mammo, into almost concession, so almost as an arsenal. You know, Comuco say, Yan Colabioha, Oshe more concession at the moment, but as in Boha, Ukubabia, gold never on Brazil Dawson. Until they don't find it, say they don't find it productive in terms of somebody invested so much, so on medigi. Into say the comma small scale miners we now because more cost of production is very low, or more equipment or more use or from to or they find it productive and profit oriented to engage in that. Into young farm more no more so no more di mujuma. Into a band sana Anglo Good Ashanti only new month because more year juma or more sasa something. Mona was a mushema omo di man in hihye ho say kwan paye fa so tu fama gudie no betima di so ahe ba so tiase enti ye move omo nyina enti wo abo ase na fa o say o mo da sase ni na ma Anglo Gold for enti ni na sase enya adwuma enya ba na si Anglo Gold for mun twoma sase ni bi mo na man tinti fa nya adwuma ko ya hu se mo no mun timi didi mo sase no hu nyina ni next 10 years ana Anglo Gold for na man pa indicate say new month for kwa ka ho o ma pene so a ye di baba ma mante ama Ghana from mountain no so atimi anya adwuma yo. Now when it comes to arrest aye make here o say man pani say American kan here no we told you say ana man pani say repeat the same thing say o arrest sa millions here and as nkora make us a point na more minor size here. Yes, you have to arrest them because they are engaging in environmental crime, but does that solve the issue? in Teka say Oberlance excavator, we can trace beyond arresting the guy on the site. No, you bet too much traces and was a pani win our church. Oh, yeah. But you have to also arrest to say, so we are more like a betting crime. I was saying, and now within the space of 8 months, they are changing for 1,400 as compared to Crawford 850 or 900 or much year. Now 1,400 we are there back one. I'm a minister for lands and natural resources. Oh, yeah, say, yeah, chief justice a kasa. Senate Bay, I bet my designated some court to be a special court. No more to me, I dedicated a mining cases into my court. Almost say, I'm more engaging illegal mining. No, able me, I do more than I intend them. And also, I can say, a public tribunal bill or the local parliament and a certificate of agency. Near bet my bayamra. Now a tribunal, secures courts, or I. Your district near there. Mining cases, the Tamana quarter on the distance no qua. Now, it's my ultimatum because a man currency or the current regime no and make provision for say who the case now 3 months and I said 4 months. If the abandoned now courts the bit now postpone case now. Okay, I said 2012 election petition. Quite fast where a call ya and a casa derby. So I see a sana. A bit frustrated government business. The Saudi Enfa campaign to anytime the election petition over court Biano. Yam fan to one court and shed it in tentem, no muntim dias on enco. Until so some appeal of us all they are fine. The Sam man Sunday basse, at least, and can check Crabbe 6 months here. No what more dear son of your my own to the Bacona, I was saying 2 months,
even 6 months.
Correct. But I want to say,
now you walk from Hannah, the chick question or court every day. You know, I mean, by 3 months we should be done. If we have
that's right, I think
evidence
or man, this is citing an example.
Very well.
It is a when they say there cases now, how people don't also. Open so DB2, open so be to job, open so be to Jessica. Now one case in nature. Ghana wasn't quite now at your money way. But if you don't investigate on way, and I was a Ghana has or more most castle find a way to make sure some prolong the cases. It's all the ultimatum to what you do say judges and cases where bias are some bias because one of the smart ways are wait mama will be a circumventing justice. I say Obama case no across about 2 years into all of a sudden no it was a public interest I will microphone. The amount to say within 3 months case whip far papa we no 3 months won't find the assembly we judges will see to we say another prosecutors no evidence via magada the mom family 19 years and Ghana for 3 months here try we papa na ka say ne excavators odi di juma wa ha e ne kwan pass no I chain no say na court ebu asanasi afa na asotwe wo honi it when it comes to issues of illegal mining aban ejuma odia there is no doubt say aban no committed to making sure say e betimi solve issue no once and for all now it will come out at basic levels I bet 2 year under NPP arguments will be made about say among members so ban the call from the question is that obani we supposed ban of it no actually na consistent. Now we'll come about if you may banana motor we should come about so on the level I will say drunk and treaty for we say machines are important for Ghana most of them are more capacity to treat water of 50 to 100 NTU most of them for domestic consumption. So now water bodies now ability could do 5,000. It means say chemicals also do boom as a what more treating so no. I was say cost. The more chemical also air cost no chemical concentration cost no. That means and also be enemy to your own health. And some be how apomodi akwa say obese odi guy now obese odi sugar too na say na be ya bit my is my yawo de kakra. Now the sugar that too be really because obese yawo de. At the end of the day the sugar no be say ma wasa ya ka ho. Say na ya de ye ho my mu. By now America say some of the major water river will send a make a last week from Water Resource Commission. Omoye July pickup. Omoye sign DC abim. We have seen massive improvement. And now we say my updates. Oh please.
Yeah, the first one.
Medicine. I na botre. River Tunnel so 2024 July pickup na now integrity level 139. And now America say above former bedu 14. O say hwe Barakesi 2024 now 22 and above former bedu 11. River and Cobra near dominance now 1870 and now bedu 1927. River and Cobra
2000 some.
Sorry 2870 and now above former bedu 1927. River Densu Ayo Mangwasi no 129 and now bedu 34 73% reduction. River Tano, our Tano so. Now what 10 and I do 9. Ocean River and Kobawa and past years. Now 1,500 and never do 520. I 65% reduction.
Okay.
So clearly from all indications, and I make a show last week, about 9 foreign reserves are not illegal miners, armed ones, so at the one within the space of 8 months. This government at Majini now, that's it.
Within the Prince Kumo Kasama NDC, we've been joined by Ibrahim Goma Okasama NPP. Mamenko Nikome last week we see near NDC that day. Edunia Becau. Yes.
That was it. No mafa kwenya we so chia Ghana fu amagibro mutie. Chia NPP mpanyimfo nyinara. Na nsɛm a sɛ bi da apono so ayɛ di hu nkɔmmɔ no pɛ yɛ sɛ ɔmampanyini ahyia nra CSOs discuss kwan a ɛbɛfa so a galamsey issues no ebetimi a resolve na no tu Ghana for bebre na ɛyɛ disappointed in ra wohwɛ nsɛm ne bi a ebusa ɔmampanyini ne anu yie efi ɔmampanyini hɔ any players of this government hɔ no ɛbaeɛ a very disappointing. Na no tu question ne say abra yeru ɔmampanyini Mahama ne NDC wo opposition na enyom bɛn na moto de kyerɛ Ghana for as far as galamsey is concerned. And only a first question was say ibusa because na no tu say obi si the dan ya the contract am obi no si dan nipa na start osi na different contractors so abegina say dan we dey ka ye frame we dey be share ha yi door we be share ha yi window we be share ha etutu no ma bi ase wo compound ne so anke be ma dan na efe papa ma dan nya hoden wa ka say contractor no osi dan ne dey ono enya omobra ena dan wura bo mo dan je contract ni fee dey osi dan ne ho na the contract ne ma wo ba ye no de nipa ne ye no eno na wo so repeat it. So clearly there is no difference. Kasa ya koso ya kan ya ko be nyina no. Things are not the run kwakufu ado aban eye. And I was very happy. We ni minua keto ayi starting mu editorial way no. Yes near say 9 months so say dem there ba. Operation Vanguard by. Galam stop by. Deben by. En komo fufo na e wo ho no na ne NDC abe ndi kire ye en komo fufo e wo ho no eno na mu di kire ye example yase galamseyers na no tu ade ye illegal de ye tewa ye nsoso so galamsey the word galamsey itself is illegal. Why are we not trying to justify and glorify galamseyers? See, our monama babim. No, too. Omampanyini Mahama na ban katre Ghana for say. Chinese for sabe. Omudi omu machines ni omayi o chese galamsey no mu dimu akotene pa no. I was say a chi omu a ya prosecute omu kromu ase. When they were in opposition. But it doesn't make sense. You bet Chinese near bed, you bet deport na koni krum. Muba ye dia na isi. Prince kaso say much nipa over 1,000. 1,000 no Chinese for ahin wom. Ene mu ahin almost omo export omo de omo call mu krum back. Today Prince unima me ka kire wo. The Ghana for can say and no man Mampanyini Mahama aba be the net exporter of galamseyers. E wo wi asmu nyina. Achieve back on Mampanyini Mahama achieve etimi aye no. He's why export galamseyers. And the jigu sika good bottom. That's the kind of government we have today.
Like, to say he's exporting galamseyers, now you are referring to the alleged deportation.
Yeah, alleged. Minister Abeka say
I'm coming. Because
so don't use the word alleged.
And is it Obi bisa question say President whether or not it's an official position of government. Into an can allege no. Into no can pass. But to say waji hu sika gu ni bottom.
Okay.
And no evidence in here.
Okay. Them time say waji hu sika gu ni bottom. Okay. Most of these, I mean, Chinese companies near the end no dealing. See bobo say wo mo ho. And em bobo say wo mo ho. They come to our aid. They support us one way or the other. It is a national backroom ha. No be dibone. A very difficult for the government to prosecute that person here.
Oh,
Meba. Yante koma na be a backroom wa. But you change for koye. Boni no ko di wo ho. FBI. Every US ba Ghana ha. Besi sa ye no mo Ghana se baba ko o me di boni wo US o me dwane ba Ghana. E be so mo nyina koye. E go punish o mo wo honum. Ade no be free China ba be di boni wo ha. Ye se galamse ye illegal. Na ni pa na ba be galamse na ya che no. Emra na so le pay echi. Ade na yam prosecute wo ha sei. Na mom no ye san so boni ho ka e de nisi play mu e de ne ko ni kurum. What is the interest in it?
Okay, so Nikome, I support you fully, sir. If there's any law like that, a law without sense, it should be revoked. If there's any law like that, I agree with you, because then you cannot punish my people.
Yes.
And allow
foreigners to go scot-free.
But on the issue of say, Obijis Kaguni, I think say a different. I mean, what person link it? In fact, don't link that. I say next Jinping. I say between Fagalamsey for bra. Now they are Jihuska. That's
because of benefit are binding your free China buying
it doesn't pass.
So national it is difficult for this government to punish them here.
Because I think say during your time, what Osafoma for catcher say, you intimate panel say Aisha one because mu here a certain loan from the Chinese government. But this government TV. So the point you are making, I say niamoye na mo say we moye. I mean,
Nana. Say US ni, US national. Ebe di boni wo kromu asia. Me donya me say about with me fan in Sankano. But they came for them. Public knowledge. When the assassin bomb will go, no to a chop plane ticket.
You may just a little bit of clarification on say or discuss at the bottom, not figuratively as or no as a personal. But Uber economists, my what we call GDP and GNP. GDP a year say all a year individuals are more crude, more juma more year incomes ni expenses ebano and GNP ninsu ye national sa or more emphasis said Ghana near Oti China Sika onye ni nyina contribute to the GNP of the country and the China near or Ghana how Otu Darko no or contribute as to the GNP of China and this GNP of China no ni nyina na ma China economy no ehun aye akono a momutimi ko mo ho akokacha mo so mo mbom busia no. So definitely it still translates to the fact
Ibrahim, please. That is suffice. Ibrahim, he made a categorical except to say you don't except say you want to belittle our intelligence. But if you don't, then permit it to pass. He made a categorical statement say, "Omo deport omo jihuska." And you feel that you pass the glossing and give us implied relations of his
clarification.
Yes, I sent to Galamsey or Ghana. No, you grant or China. The professor grant for China. The professor
expected. To make one seminal. Yes, I just the Ghana bicycle. Extra ticket as swarm of the court and they Ghana from who are okay Cote d'Ivoire or Madame refugees. Yet can't punk of form. Yeah, that's the kind of government. President Mahama by what I see? Yeah, can Kobe. And a President Mahama say state of the nation at the end. Declaring state of emergency. And that's Article 31 of the Constitution, you know. And yet possible. Say, a woman. He is waiting for the advice of Council of State And now say Security Council no. And the baba answer why bibi a why. No too. And now me test us and me re hoye. Me re hoye because NDC aban me NDC wo de tell me kwa me mpe. Wo de NDC samia chese me pu aba. Na mom no too. There are certain characters who NDC mu a me as an NPP as a Ghanaian me admire them. I salute them whenever they are talking, whenever they are in charge of something. I no say these people can deliver. And one of them, Dr. Manebuama, may he so rest in peace. No too. Yeah, per NDC for no find breaks. Find breaks are not future in terms of politics. Concern Mbeko Dr. Manebuama the late. No, you see, the question is, Dr. Manebuama Tiasino, AB before him attacking. No. It tells you the kind of relationship Ghana for and another AB before the end in the war.
Okay.
Dr. Manebuama free muno. You can somewhere sabi dia rechiche be de ebe bro aban no ebusua ne sabi amanyoko free mu eno ko to be ka kire yin say they've had an emergency meeting tie or say they've had an emergency cabinet meeting now. The government has decided say they are going to declare a very strong war on Galamsey. Akwa si say Dr. Manebuama ehwe ne nkwa because of Galamsey issues. No mo kwa ko lanche you say community mining na this NPP ama lanche about 6 years ago. And of course ne nkwa. Enyo anu nkwa. Dr. Mutala fine brains as far as parliament is concerned said the okaso to me say yes this man I mean just na adwuma bobe. Owo nyina no. Na dia adekunte enam so mo hwere mo nkwa no untimi mfa wo na nsiwo asaban emfight ensure mo mponye de animonyam say what you died for no through this government we've been able to stop it. Please nya 8 years ago Dr. Manebuama free mu.
Yo.
Dr. Manebuama free mu nya 8 years ni 3 months to 2 months here ni. So don't go there.
I'll not go there.
No too. Yeah, yale say uni obi eye adwuma. Anase uji obi di. What nipa no I devote everything, your time, your money, everything to make sure the person is elevated to a certain level as president. Na se na memo be ko yin nti wonam so ahwere wo nkwa. No nipa no ete ho. De ma wo hwere wo nkwa no, ene de mfa no mpo biom. Chese wo wu a wo kɔ. O say na wo pe no wo pe ni di na wo bre.
Say refill.
I make no so that is it. Ni di na paper. Every contribution Dr. Manebuama and the other 6 others. Please. Every contribution.
But I can't 2 minutes.
I mean every contribution, every sacrifice, Dr. Manebuama, Dr. Mutala Mohammed, the other 6 are contributed to this government, you know. Abayno, refi. And clear example is what you demonstrated this morning. Ampa, I refi. That is the kind of government you have. Abaya sabe on netimama onu ankasa nko afọ.
When was the last time MPP about Jacobi Chebilamte?
Please.
Jacobi Chebilamte. When was the last MPP born in?
Jacobi Chebilamte.
When was the last time MPP born Ali Muhammad? So don't be doing this.
So when you
don't be doing
this kind of equalization.
Any equalization. Ni
problem. Then the phone of Pebeka said the mandate for mo no deliberate.
Oh that be.
And the whole born na mo no. You know what is good and you're not doing it. In Jacob say MPP function can Jacobi Chebilamte. Meanwhile, Jake every month send MPP about 2016.
But also MPP.
Where you can't do it in part two, and you have to look at defense minister. You can't obi or my penny be no more obi, many defense minister, Chess and Nipano, or Ginidi, and as a Nipano, I'm a lawyer person, as a Nipano, I contribute sacrifice to him.
This Kukuran to me, MP, in your friend is saying, former Buakwa North MP, or MPP, never anything. MPP ni JB Dankwa, for 8 years. I'm better than say. Yeah, who's some about JB Danko and Bohu?
Relation and related.
Why MPP ni? The comparison has to do with the fact that or NDC near Waku, but NDC for revenue. And I'm see JB Danko Kuma MPP as a sitting MP. You kun for 8 years. More than
someone know to baby or the name. And a pair of person check Ghana for say. Dr. Madibu am freedom with film Krano. Any news?
Ghana for Kanjat. And they're Ghana for judge. Says America. First of all, the so. And then my penny, Mohammed Catcher say, God board of the bar, yeah, God board to say, man, I buy no, Jinasunia Bintinu, or can I work me after galamseyer, a bad thing, Kakraman, because galamsey contributed over 50 tons of gold to gold board. Yes. You say gold board only benku on tasremo on the tozafi the only other say gold na odi what are here and then yes I declare I declare all forest reserves security zones na forest reserves na security zones ada security zones security zones
forest reserves
after you pass LI 2462 na security zones
na too. Me say, forest reserve be a what memu asen. Answer no be brema ko bibi you need unya permit. Ti ade na se me kan me. Yes say, illegal. No forest reserve be a what memu asen security zones. You cannot enter forest reserve without permit. And now we legal mining kwa ho no mu a. You need permit to enter. What to be concession our forest reserve but when you permit entry permit from forestry commissioner you cannot enter so it has to say security zones.
Ibrahim now coming.
Minister Mekata say or declare security zones
Ibrahim your time starts. Bachong nidin de ni come Okasama MPP mayinchi Ibrahim Goma okay Okasama MPP right
Mekasama MPP Eddie Kaima Minchia were Tio.
We have been fair.
For the first time, for the first time.
The other before 2 NDC 1.
Okay. And then I think that Accra FM and then made an appearance for her. Mamindi Kainchia were Tio for Nina Mutier. I think that first of all to let me commend the entire class media, especially Accra FM and Class FM na. Mitaba Class FM but Accra FM. I think today is my media spirit. Let me commend you for one thing. One thing is the fight against galamsey na yakano. More in particular as a media fraternity, no. I think you have contributed immensely in it because almost every day, galamsey in common. Moniji hu amu kan wa sempa ni nyina eka amamu no ho a megidi se ebeboa because if you make it a priority every day na nyina yaba na ya kan wa sempa na kire se musumu contribute mu quota towards the fight against galamsey. But that being said, the BIA can say politics, especially in a sovereign state like Ghana, it comes to some level of responsibilities, and you have to show some amount of responsibility and credibility as far as the political activism is concerned. Galamsey and Samson nyina enim because nyina sebi yenyen kwala enim the history behind the emergence of galamsey beka galamsey chamfa na alluvial mining nyina nim the little history of it, and it entered into this country somewhere 2009 to 2010. I recollect very well. President Professor Mills was very, very agitated with regards to the emergence of galamsey, especially with chamfan and alluvial mining. I think with time, for successive governments to suffer it. I think the President Mahama in his first term suffered some amount of galamsey destruction in the country. Emma, the then opposition leader, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, Emma the pledges say oba say ni na Obeya for galamsey. That tells you say galamsey was already a serious canker then. The Obaya no, on the be suffer be for the past 8 years, on the first suffer galamsey nipa, and it also gave political merchants the opportunity. Make President Mahama and his political party NDC. Very lofty promises as to how they will deal with the canker or the menace that has existed for years. One of the key things I hear President Mahama, I can't media those days say media kakrane say or say oba or the AI ena ebe kungalamsey. To me taking notes. Sabi when to me and chire mu how AI no be use. Ebi na by that time the technical men no amano the policy details of the policy.
One tia na one chire mu. Because you and I, you had them na okan say they are going to do that geofence. Ama empu okan say they are going to decentralize the EPA, the Minerals Commission, and will be centralized at the point at districts, and that will be the officer because you track it. You the tracker about a year excavator and who, for instance, a movie beyond the boundary will be in the office with the intelligence of AI. No, you bet me who's the park I think they said it. So if you say so, I'm not getting you.
No, Messi man.
What do I want it?
And that is
my cow.
Until who mommy information. What am I going to say? See me man, see the policy details of AI and AI and all that.
Very well.
I think the more pledges, the NDC and state of emergency in some by some very prominent figures within the NDC. A support to say there was a need for a state of emergency. NDC abai by Ghana for now no state of emergency no. Almost saw my dream. Almost state of emergency now because galamsey is even on record worse. Because why would I say that? Galamsey and Kosovo Etua Mantemu on the main Kumasi highway. Months ago, no Egusua Ekosu ding. To even first of all even show say there's a commitment to do that. And an ECOWAS road for that matter. Media coming who crampo say abain way etimia stop particularly that Galamsey na Kosovo kwano krana. And make us say there's some level of commitment because that's a main ECOWAS road that tourists na obibiara efasa main road no so ba me no kasai galamsey no eguso ekoso ho sabio the AI for the past 9 months or almost a year ni menyini say has been implemented in the capacity to curb the menace of galamsey in the country because galamsey no according to the authoritative and credible galamsey crusader Erastus Asaridankwa galamsey is becoming really more dangerous.
You used 8 years to destroy our water bodies. How do you expect somebody to use 8 months to repair it?
I get really.
I'm putting it to you, sir. I'm putting it to you, brother. Me put it to you, sir. You have been a hypocrite this morning, and the MPP has been a hypocrite.
The hypocrisy
in Ghana, we all have eyes. When you destroyed our water bodies in 8 years. The Frimpong Water report is alive and well. Certain names were mentioned. He called the then Jubilee House the hub of galamseyers. And you sit before me and tell me that the new government that is ushered into office should use 8 months to repair what you have used 8 years to destroy.
Respectfully, let me tell you.
How is that possible, my brother?
Let me tell you, sir. Respectfully, the hypocrisy.
Are you not insulting the intelligence of Ghanaians?
Hello. Respectfully, host. The hypocrisy is more when you have the opportunity and the authority, the executive authority, to stop your own people or more enter into forest reserve that had not been invaded. And you are telling me, sir, because it happened in years ago, that didn't end. Yes, let's agree that under President Kufuor, he didn't fight and end the fight against galamsey. There is an executive authority under the hands of President Mahama who has the duty to stop people from first of all even entering the forest to go and mine. You are telling me, sir, because under Kufuor there was mining, there's every reason for people to invade into the forest to mine today. No, let me tell you.
I am saying, say, first acknowledge the illicit role. First acknowledge the illicit role you played. Then you can have the moral turpitude to serve your criticism on the government.
Respectfully, let me tell you
something. In fact, I'll give you time. But
yes.
I'm saying that first acknowledge the illicit role your government played in destroying our river bodies. For instance, through the promulgation of LI 2462, which allowed people to go into our forest belt to do mining. I'll give you time. Microphone galamsey. When you acknowledge, say, then you have the moral turpitude to serve your criticism on this government. But I want to be a tram and 8 years, the Mesometan movie, and my assist all your struggle for and serve your criticism on the government who has shown commitment in fighting.
It's not Ghana for 2
Mitchell. Why did you have to give campaign messages on galamsey? It's because galamsey was existing and never ended under Akufo-Addo. What am I gonna say? You have been voted into power. One of the key parameters that led you into gaining power in 2024, galamsey.
To point me, I'm a professional journalist.
Tell me. One of the key things that led into your victory, overwhelmingly into power, galamsey. The issue of around galamsey.
Okay.
And it becomes more hypocritical and disingenuous. Me who say or big mama colonization say because galamsey happened in the last 8 years, I do not have the moral right to question why galamsey is ongoing.
But do you have the moral right?
No, we are talking about ongoing. Please listen to me. We are talking about galamsey ongoing. If indeed President Mahama Baye he is able to stop the operation of galamsey. Now we are talking about water bodies as say me sure senka here up to 2 months to even clean that water bodies. But galamsey is ongoing and a record worse. And who catch me say? Because it happened 8 years ago. The ongoing process of galamsey should not be criticized by me who came from a previous government now. And more disingenuous.
For the records.
And more disingenuous.
For the records, brother, galamsey is not growing worse. And except when Ghana Water Commission. Now we all listen.
Why is galamsey not going?
You see,
why is galamsey not going?
Hold on.
Why is galamsey not going?
The measure whether or not galamsey kosoro has to do with the turbidity level of our river bodies. Of course.
Is every galamsey being done at the water bodies?
I'm not talking about that.
Is every galamsey being done at the water bodies?
Don't forget to say. Neba granted say empu enyi nsu hu granted impo say enyi nsu hu penye ya you should understand say most of our major river bodies it take niti from our forest belt so let's even say say momo pass air like 2462 a man for quite a moment galamsey in the forest belt. I'll give you time. But if granted that is even the position remember time in Swana at free forest war ever famo a ban is saying that the NTU has reduced and Ghana water for the area. The stability levels above
let me give you some free education on this.
Ibrahim, I have educated you on this one because you have been disingenuous. You are lying to the good people of the country, and I pointed out to you. Some must say so, and you are here being hypocritical. It's education, but now who was saying so? Wait a minute,
galamsey is not only done at water bodies.
Who does he know? Open say like 2462. Now water bodies not going.
And to stop measuring galamsey by stability of water.
I am saying, say.
It will not advance the intellectual conversation.
No. You are lying. I am saying, say. At the end of the day, my brother, at the end of the day, wherever you do your galamsey, and I make sure say see your forest in Puna in you so say na mo kana in sutre do no agi omuti efi the forest belt.
Okay.
It is a way galamsey no forest belt now. It will have adverse impact on the insuo.
No, you are not arguing.
And the insuo no has stability level
arguing.
Come on, you are not arguing.
You are not arguing.
You are not. You are not arguing, Ibrahim. And I will not sit here for you to lie to Ghanaians. No. Other journalists will allow, but me never.
I'm trying to pull the article on Joy News, but then as a network in Mwame. Endra, Joy News reported said the president backyard, Boli, galamsey is like 10 times worse than it has ever happened within the jurisdiction of Boli. Today me no can say the red voter or say white voter, black voter no are destroyed to the extent say it poses dangerous risk to farmers. Look, let me tell you. Maybe both areas oko krobedi nkruma nkwanta within the Tiawadan area oko galamsey ekoso mo ankasa mo o mare sakoa oye NDC blogger kora ko ho ekoka che say atuma mponiya constituency chairman ankasa na ni concession wo main road warma auto up to now me no kasa yi chairman yentimi ensu abrante chairman so ntimi distance. Look, there are records of more executives more allegedly more MPs now the idea more accomplices. I mean, no, for the first time in the history of Ghana.
Only MP quiet channels because
my fire some I was even throwing some warning to some NDC DCs. Allegedly, did you listen?
Yeah, I listened.
Yes,
I don't know.
I don't compromise on those things. Maybe I did say in Sue, a best saying I don't care even if it is John Mahama.
All these make the guys work under your
compromise it. No, come on.
When you know
that is not true.
Officers are President Mahama code of conduct. Within 9 months they are complicit and enabling Galamsey Amwan Kasakra ayo concessions on Moya Galamsey. And not tell say Galamsey ayo words because I didn't say
one person what follow Galamsey issue Erastus Asaredon. His recent reports actually say Galamsey akofom. I even interviewed him yesterday.
With the report.
I even interviewed him yesterday. I interviewed him. That is my evidence. I even interviewed him yesterday. No, he said
under this government.
Galamsey is even on the rise. On far reporting.
Tear me.
Reporting.
Hello.
So I
even interviewed him yesterday.
Who follow Erastus in chairman? Who invited you cry in the first place? I didn't know interrupt me. Hey, damn it, I know who moderate to me.
He said. I mean, it's just a gentleman intrusion.
Young man. Respect yourself.
My brother, Ibrahim, a gentleman intrusion. Who say Erastus say under Mahama, Galamsey Akosuru.
Yes.
Furnish us with a report.
Now that's what he said. Oh no, I'm trying to. Under his page. On one page, I
say. Yes. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Who there, neighbor? I'm just trying
to. Hello, to see this morning.
Hello, to.
Me mouth dimbako. Se si ane tiefo amodi bramutiye. Say I know to about the Carlos Puyo of Galamsey Okroma. The kind of defense I say no to air defense. On the two equalization. That's a new message. Facebook is very popular. I send a message.
I am people
they also defend Galamsey no, and then
it's expected. I was a new coming. I send a message. Ibrahim Farisi
media the American say say inflation call from Nancy finance minister Ebeji credit say me emfa credit nyina ama no na there was no effort in the previous government. Media me philosophy is simple. Aban biba na within 2 hours na be papa cost wa me di nyina ama credit nyina ama what am I gonna say? So now within 2 seconds, the body costs don't even dare to do any analysis of a equalization. Oh, yes, sir, you are being disingenuous and hypocritical. What am I gonna say? Nancy Amuka said inflation when even it was reported say inflation has gone to single digit. The last time we recorded was 2021. Now mumpese mbeto kra. Because nanka mupese ombeka say 2011. Single digit nipe. But the moment you hear 2021, I say money. But you see, that is a fact that can be taken. Even in the middle of crisis, we recorded single digit inflation until the Russian-Ukraine war came that spelled everything away. See me, we have agreed, and my philosophy is simple. The inflation now about single digit, no, mediama at 100%. See now, Sabio. Eswati no
14 cities.
Odi fan say Eswati dollar no swati more than it was in January. Odi na mega nasi. See January. Until me declare drama but we see Galamsey. And now 14 points. No, 12 point. I think 12.47 or something. Yeah.
And only a bank of Ghana.
And yes, Abochi the 70.
The two good here then.
And me back to finish the Galamsey. Nana. Let me finish with this.
You are finishing. What time?
Everything that
end.
I
interrupted this to end.
Everything that has to do with Galamsey, no. It becomes more dangerous and you become an accomplice or you even become an enabler when you want to do any form of comparison.
Okay.
Ghanaians voted out President Akufo-Addo and handed over an executive authority of presidency to that, John Dramani Mahama to end galamsey without a timeline.
Okay. All right, Prince.
Without a timeline to
Ibrahim, thank you so much.
Michiano education ministry last week. Yes.
Oh, see. The next topic here, Ora. Say if he chooses out of the time to use it, no, he will not speak full on Galamsey because we have our topics. Okay, set more young people for two, only NDC anyone. That will increase it, time. Oh, Charlie, you are not appreciating me. Remember, additional 3 minutes because now this is $4 the same. I gave you so Martinez, I check the same time. If you say Crescent come out. Additional 3 minutes.
Oh,
like I gave you.
I think Ibrahim said I'm kind of oh yeah, dear Haka.
But
and I can be shown over the area. I think so. A new release from the NPP Jandami Academy, and Senator Sam George Kano. I have every cause to believe this morning. Say NPP more comprehension problem. Like say Obeti Adiase from Nikome to Bra Ibrahim.
I think that's
no, you have comprehension. No, it's not. It's not an insult. No,
you can't speak any proper English.
Please.
I mean that's an insult.
It's not. It's not
comprehension.
Relax.
Comprehension.
You have comprehension problem. You sat here.
Right?
It's not about it. Don't go on that tangent.
To say somebody has a comprehension problem, say yeah, so.
Don't go that tangent.
It is a big insult.
Please,
you don't know.
Asema na no to dako.
Don't go on your personal credentials. I can even lecture you on what we're saying. Don't go that way. Relax. Don't go there. I don't withdraw.
Proceed with
I don't want you to what I should do. And now by always speaking to the personal credentials or let's say economics now can I can also equally speak on GMP and stuff. It's a guy from the catcher so I brought for Hana Dabi. You have comprehension problem. You reference as I don't say or can say galamsey or illegal mines rather on the right or NDC Abroso. Produce evidence he cannot produce. It's that means say who engage in Jandam. Maybe I Nico can say President Mahama can say on to mean declare state of emergency or can or how you can play it back. President Mahama yesterday did not at any material time can say want to declare state of emergency, but you can be catching.
Or say until a time.
In this whole conversation about illegal money, President Mahama never ruled out the declaration of state of emergency.
This is the last option.
And no, can say I did before can say as of please.
No,
as of time and not Kasano.
Who continue right now? I have a right to come in.
Then okay.
Me say President Mahama say until National Security Council.
That advice.
No.
I think that is the.
But that's what
he said he cannot. I want to say.
He cannot.
That is what I said.
Maybe.
And that's what the president said.
Then the president said
we should not spoil the program.
As of time and now, Kasano. As of me, say I wait my free. Not based on advice or the case of emergency. Right, move on. Now you're talking about GMP now. You broad national press now. And NPP, NDC or the Chinese food report. So my young friends,
you have the floor, but don't know my.
How many hydro the box has got $2 billion say, or the box has got China for, or finding schools, or moving schools in my own to your box site. It's young cast based on that. Who collect hydro $2 billion. It's now profiting from Chinese government. And you tell them Chinese effort baha. Now Oma excavated 2,151. Please.
Your comprehension.
Now, wait. You're talking about loans. I'm only using your own parameters to assess you. Say president, the government of Ghana, and just to free China until you benefit from it by making sure say name for the political. After 2023, you can call now borrow free China for $1.9 billion. That means say. We also now profit from China for more than any government in China. Land system Dabi. When it comes to issues of illegal mining, the data from Water Resource Commission on the 3 levels of our water bodies, major river bodies, actually say a conform. when it comes to foreign reserves and declared state of national security zones, it means a tacitly a declaration of a sort of state of emergency because not restricted access. Now, the entire person you declare as national security zone, so a forestry commissioner as compared to other additional forestry commissioner departments or sometimes military. It has some military officers or one a forestry commission for a monetary officers. Ghana how bad you visa. Or a normal civilians are for more 2 crore use. They cannot use the same weapon as compared to police. Any air soldiers for it is already almost now for reserves or money armed illegal miners. Another microphone could be I see and call fight here. Almost will stand them. It's what you need to do. They say over assist with air security officials. This is military. So you station them there to protect any intrusion. Now, when it comes to even like. Please relax. You keep interjecting. Please. So relax. It's what I'm saying is no, me can't help me. When I've done nothing, I will talk. Correct. And I'm making references to post arrest us. So I make or now in Shire FM or say NPP for a friend. On more information as to conform with galamsey. In Shire from this video, F I can play it here. Or share say, South Far Reserves MPP for conform no we admo or man that's you admo or see papaya or yana baby ko yana or forest commission abotre forest commission yana baby ko papa na say achemota forest Sir John or say okoye commissioner who is also for illegal mining. Okay, no possibility. Erastus, the mail reference now. I'm not saying say Erastus. Me will tell you why. I interviewed him yesterday. On the pages, I mean, mankind. It was time outside Erastus the vacuum cleaner, but you're entering nada. Ain't me a tree. Because when it comes to the fight of illegal mine, not AI, as someone else can. Say Mahama, I kind of my further explanation. What's I explaining man or say, and the woman new information. President, please, keep mute. President Mahama, I can answer about AI, geofencing, and or implementation or implementing. Yesterday, or some can say, billboard as part of new mandates, and it's a Ghana geological survey for Sika. Please. Proceed. See, but digital I'm wondering where that idea is coming from. Now, and say Ghana will share the amount for Kututu. Ghana say Basabasana. So it's me a specific place. Mina deposit in a doors in the geological survey for a bayan should move a say. Near to man was okay, ha. Ghana has it, as I say, has it, and it's 1 million deposit case here. It took to a million years old because says and Sassan and Okuna, Safam of good. And now, because of AI, I'm with my fire side, man. So, Virginia Hatcham said, AI and President Mahama Kano, he is not implementing it. Then I wonder if you're following, of course, as a position party, you want to divert attention from the very good things that the government is doing. But what I'm saying is, NDC and President Mahama, while in opposition, never had any holding position. Like I said, we want to declare any state of emergency. If there exists any contrary superior evidence to that effect, I respectfully invite you to be voted for it. And I will humbly retract my statement. NDC never held any position or never sought to demand or place a demand on President Akufo-Addo to declare a state of emergency on illegal mining. If there exists any evidence, I am here. Produce that evidence. NDC as a political or corporate entity never held a view or sought to put a demand on President Akufo-Addo to declare a state of emergency. You can prove if I'm wrong in this very studio. Even President Mahama as a person on hold this position. It took a shame to say, and your position NDC forces declare state of emergency. And I bedrew Hano. Yes, Omunya Bacho. I am trying that until you're able to prove me otherwise.
For 3 minutes, you're
correct. Or I'm saying I promise Ghana for 3 minutes. Well, it's fine. It's okay. 3 minutes.
My memo 2 minutes income.
Okay.
Because that memo. That be my memo 4 minutes. That memo 3 minutes free.
20 minutes come.
I gave him 3 minutes free. It's also just 3 minutes.
Me that's agree. Or I'm saying I promise Ghana for operation recover all loot. Any form of loot be I won't say why engaging in whether say prevent administration, whether say about buy we're gonna engage in looter. about making sure the recover all looting now me Attorney General I'm probably I have a cause to question why I press briefing. I didn't go ahead with the prosecution. I always say government on the principles I underpin every good governance and transparency because you must carry the people along. One for one day and you create a vacuum. People will feel all manner of jandam. And Attorney General now prosecuting for on behalf of the state, LOE a responsibility to the people of Ghana to at any time or dealing the fate. So Becca Chair say na mako do with this investigation. Nenti man go with this investigation after prosecution here. Time when na make sure say meeting ya higher prosecution. Na Ghana for na nyanche say okay, nenti ya nti prosecute we and nenti ya jai ade we because of we anyway. And yes also jam o me yem adwuma. You will see the results a man for no money jide o mu we say na wo crowd buy 9 months then na wo yenti a won't be prosecute be NG sika. But ora no come in many forms and shapes. Enya about say sika nkwa a ehwe obi nsam na ekoje. Asase ana amanfo agege. Ala say atonton ama omo ho. Eni agi most of them. You recall the very first 2 months of this government. Asase be na amanfo aton ama ayomo say omo na fo no mu. Etimaji most of them. Oh please, keep me. I'll try please. One honorable black okay area committee Martin the life of Martin Pebu called cantonment okay are great for babia omo warehouses wo as I say that chi my man for tonton in yet my this as in our back please keep mute what is that stop obstructing the show I'm giving you areas as I say this thing oh please keep mute what is that
which one throw
I'm giving you areas of land Sayaji we are there here say I'm lying. You were here, you were citing report, you couldn't even provide evidence to that effect. You are telling me I'm lying. Please keep mute. Then, Attorney General now, or State Attorney, before you go to court, Attorney General there want to make sure that they gather evidence incontrovertible enough to convince any court to secure conviction. So it's not about just rushing to court, say, oh, amount for this public demand on me, say, mean prosecuting amount for secure conviction evidence na me want say me say evidence na me say simple it carry standards say mo do to the point where I know I can secure conviction that I should go ahead it's in the corner and ko yiye kra na maja gund and I tell you like I say most of the cases na ya won say amount for say high profile cases most of the evidence no wanya gather bi mu court bi mu so mo ko so mo gather to make sure say when it comes to those prosecutions now obetuma secure conviction. Now me I want to be reservations about plea bargain. Say obi afa man sika. Enti o man sika na afa no. O pese o share say minko wi sika. Edu ho na o say o use sika o see 60 na 40. Me to some point I agree with those people. But to some point to me who say one will say on the average criminal prosecution take about 2 to 3 years in Ghana. It is a oko disika biachi. Don't forget, say the more you spend the years I spend was on or money boka to pay for state attorney. I told you now one court. We pay for state attorney some court. Cases in be so what? It's the point in the Pakuan Bono on to me kodam. On to me kodam money. That's the merit of the case. On to me kodam because of how I'm for solicitor by no. Anything is only wise and profitable. Say, obey me. Adi sikanu bi because one shake want to me as can be cry.
Ghana madam. I find the actual say. Case be any 3 years. But and two, you're two about mount. Say, but I be used to watching.
Yes,
you're two about mount. Say, yeah, that what the damn be able. Yeah, it is a case, illegal prosecution, whatever, 83 years. Now, when you say Ghana 4 penny term, and you be under say a specialized course. So
I think the members are like
it doesn't pass for me.
Okay, that's fine.
And consistency in press briefing here. You come make a same say here. Or since I must say NPP for the Golam, say I'm on your way.
That's great. Oh, Mr. Portino.
It's a want to meet you.
I have a problem with that. Pacho. I'm supporting because also we are the Bonia. The best thing I have to do is selection. And I'm missing. A person making about 2 to 3 years. Man can say, I'm missing on the average. I
am putting it to you and this for say, Mokamona MPP for executives, Mususu say, make executives. Okay. Members be Mususu say, no, me are corrupt, no, me emboldened.
Okay.
Because you've been very lackadaisical and you've been brought for some like long press briefing like any man
if the
cases now my father also two cases when you finish 2 cases pick another 2 cases
and deal with it.
Don't bother us with long English and we are getting evidence 9 months to office so I get you have got a PP
and can go for 9 months in go for your position as suspected so more money na me and come kwa and can buy now say second also do say first and some go down commodore me and come kwa come ya sa because me digitum pass here ora from me one of the like crucial business in Tiama for Chalama NDC and we can't afford to fail on this me e be ya pass say about we because in the next 2 years me and man yan ko for be 7 yet me convict mo either some ko prison and say ye giti car o mama we lucy e be me ya kese pass be NDC communicator even now for 9 months you
so mo record we are doing to o man why
yes e be me ya kese pan in the next 2 years say NDC government in the next 2 years and ko we brothers even evidence say o ma jo ma ibo na mama ya hwe sika na in the next 2 years until secure conviction it's one thing so that at court na court abu ad na court that okay as na dey buy no mpo no ene no kra na say ntimi entimi no to na ya hu say ampa o de koye court na ka say because who attorney na won't for bunkoto afiase.
You see Prince, the issue is that our courts are inundated with plethora of issues. What you say?
Yeah, it's true.
Enti no say yakasi ye bi su ya sa court winner ye dey din crofo asem dey I can promise you say after 4 years maybe nkodem create special court like the Galamsey people want to who created fast track high court.
Yes.
Was it drivers if
certain crimes
yes create special court and deal with only that matter but your court system way and I'm going to try why
I saw Dominic but do the needful for us because
don't make me want to be judgment on fan to office of the special prosecutor or no to me on fan to no you see this kind of that day me look I'm not interested in these things. Ghanaians voted mostly MPP for your for you in opposition.
Yes oh me I
as at now
yes, of course.
As now, I know press MPP for your for.
Of course.
Because MPP for your for muntu me.
That's it. I support you.
MPP ni bia tumo you like.
I support you. I support you the bag of rice.
I support you. And I press briefing president and be the other.
Oh, please. Hey, Ade. OSP so what do you do?
Company no.
Interpol. Can I say now you call lectures if I'm call have lunch. Pictures in social media. I don't think no for that no they always say then I see say something me do Ghana. Some of us are very painful because how do you go back to explain to the people who say and go for no cat or move your my risika or mad you my risika no 4 years another 2 years 1 year down the line one thing no for Bianco na court and want to secure conviction and you Ghanaians no over time no every lose hope. The NDC government should do the need for now. I believe that the Attorney General will do the need for leadership.
Before 1 minute now.
Hey, 1 minute. Time now so. That's what we have 2 4.8. Also be you about.
No, too.
Obo be you.
Nana, me don't know 1 minute come minute. Me say, adia mi ensa na di NDC be position. Back we Galamsey. 2 eye ora. And a third one no e den. Sam George ne. Certain ministers are power. Omo about we mu. Hwe. Yes ora. Na no too. Say NDC ni che MPP ni baako pekrat ni tum ejelina men I'll quit NPP. Hey, I'm telling you. If NDC is able to prosecute one MPP appointee because of all another corruption,
you do what?
I will quit NPP.
You know
the reason why?
Before the reason, let me offer you another chance. Okay, sometimes the mouth is faster than the mind to retract your statement so that it will be used against you.
No, too.
Are you ready to retract that?
No, too. If NDC government is able to prosecute one MPP appointee as a result of aura and as a corruption
you quit
related activities, I will quit MPP.
You stand by your word.
I stand by it. Okay. You know the reason why? You know the reason why?
Give me the reason.
Ora no beka che say sika Ghana lose as a result of Ora no. 21 billion Ghana cedis.
Dollars. And
Billion
cedis.
Some of these figures are yet to be audited.
Dollars and yet cedis.
Some of these figures are almost 21 billion. Some of them are yet to be audited. Now, unaudited figures, no, put with the account money. So it tells you, say, I've been issued this government on the issue of Oran was fairly nada. Can for that? And a special prosecutor, he said, I made them say, well, lawyer to be spending 148 million Ghana cedis, and they call it 2 million Ghana cedis. Or papa. The issue, you know, budget at the month 2024, I have 148 million Ghana cedis. The year under review 2024, she caught me Ghana by 2 million.
I say a boca.
What is the use of that office?
And I said, what am I buying?
What's the use of that office? Every person can for that, I declare the 110 and an Interpol. Me, my task, I say, Interpol, and receive official communication as far as Kenoforata declaration, whatever is concerned.
Checking Interpol, he was on that red list.
Yes.
Because I
say,
on J.
Me checks. No, two.
Everyone checks. Because Interpol was on that list.
I've listed him.
So what is happening? The man is, I mean, all over the place.
So he being on it one place and he not been arrested the another. But he's on the Interpol list.
Did you get that? Say officially, no.
Officially.
Oh no, to stop this. When you say get a man at that hormone, Article 19, Emma every prosecution the opportunity to try anybody in criminal matters in absentia.
Yeah.
Someone memu how. Someone you memu how you. Someone the bonnet quantity. It may do the number any. Exactly. So the fact available to the court just and power set. The jail one say punishing one. Yeah, the young in absentia. Kenoforata say I'm passe with the bonia. We don't need Kenoforata to come and assist investigation before OSP will proceed to court. You can go to court, try the person in absentia if only you believe any panel there's anybody. So me let it be on record say Kenoforata nya bonnet. NPP ni bien one why bonnet. Nene Dubai case you all say na attorney general no megu ase. All the massa records ever say in some of press conference and then me very happy no too on the opposition say the press conference ni kasa do no we don't need this. Do the work, act now. If so very bonia arrest the person, present the person before a court of competent jurisdiction, prosecute the person and make sure the law of the state deals with the person. No government
and attorney general.
Ibrahim.
No, I agree with you. Look, Ibrahim, I am saying, say 100%. I agree with you. Say NDC phone him say, Muncrophone ya kromfu yes car or Munchomun.
What to tell me now? Me say I support
the atumu dear. Me sa president yanya look. Masa. Senior found your brother.
For the records, no, me can say out of aura, more and Sasibi or cantonment na diade. I think that I use the word say or chantro. That's not who I am, and that's not what I represent. So I retract say me capture and say or chantro. But for the records,
and you're true.
And you're true.
We transfer and you're true.
And I don't like to call people liars. I mean, person I don't know.
Some best of us were transfer.
For the records, and for the records, and you know, say. Yaji and aura according to even the president and according to the law and aura according to the law of Ghana no didn't have any legal backing to undertake any form of prosecution or seizure of any property. It was only a preparatory committee president to take feedback from Ghanaians and submit. So aura didn't even have the mandate to take anything of that sort from any Ghanaian and say Yaji Asasi and but into the main issues around aura no, the main issues around aura Alright, for me, as a nationalist and somebody who loves Charlie, $21 billion bag on her. Young Kobo was here, Biamu. Anamiwa. Anti media the empany say, Yabeda, sorry, not yet me and Yamufa a half crana. It was a Yetminia even $12 billion Bukrana. Say Uncle Jilo. Nancy for your money, you see, yet bet your own cat. A teacher for Musu said to my young talker, yet bet your own cat. Are you Kumasi Quino? You have the Swiss Express lane. Massa, yes, canoe, or Aticano. Ye, papa, and Attorney General on Jap press conference. No, you're not sure Moncona and Giscano. Media, the American.